anything of value, if I've shared anything of value at something you've taken away today, something you even didn't know or something you hadn't thought of, let me know in the chat so that I feel motivated, and next time I can come in with more value and more content. Let me know. Let me know if there's something you've learned today. Okay, I have a question. No, I'm not saying you post once every week. Now Mambo is asking. Okay, I'll address that one later. Now Mambo is asking, are you saying you post only once a week? Ama you create lots of content then post it kidogo kidogo? Aya, we committed to creating 3 times content per week. All right, if you didn't read the nini, we committed to creating 3 posts per week. All right, that's a good medium, it's a good balance. What I'm saying is you dedicate time to creating this content so that during the week you just take it and post, you just copy and paste so that it's easy on you, it's not stressing you during the day, so that you're free to do other things. It's just plugging it and posting it on LinkedIn so that you're free to do other things, you're free to engage with people, you're free to look for clients on LinkedIn. As of next week, we're doing lead generation, right? That is time consuming. You have to be on your computer looking for people and adding them to your audience, sending messages. All right, so I want you to free this part of yourself, this part for content, so that it's not something else that is constantly on your mind. Like during the day you wake up, you're like, oh my god, send that content on LinkedIn, because that happens and you end up not showing up. So create your content. Oh, like Mimi Binafsi. Oh, oh god, she said aki guy Naomi na hiyo nini ya kucheka hivyo. She's asking if I personally post once per week. Yes, sometimes I post once per week depending on what's happening in my life, if I scheduled or not, if how I'm feeling. And that's why I'm telling you, if you rely on your feelings, how you're feeling about posting content, you're going to be very inconsistent. And I want you not to make the same mistakes that I've done in the past. I want you to schedule time. And that's why I'm telling you, when you feel filled up, when you feel like you've learned something, the days that you just listen to stuff that is just filling you up with value, that is the best day to just keep that cup flowing. You know, write your content, share valuable info, set time aside and write that down. All right, so that you have a bank. You can use Google, you can use Google Docs, you could use your Drive and create a folder and then create content in there, so that there's no confusion. You can have your topics calendar, you can have anyhow you choose, but make it easy on yourself, right? All right, and Mercy says, I've been so afraid of posting content on LinkedIn because I felt I wasn't enough guy, but since beginning this today, I posted something on my field, and after this I'm fed up. Yes, 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 yes. And Mercy, I know me, I've been consuming your content since we met last year when you joined the first group, and Mercy joined the first. I haven't ever shared it. I had another group, it's still there on Facebook for LinkedIn strategy. That's where we met with Mercy. I had a challenge last year when it started. It was horrible, and Mercy can attest to that. When I was just starting out, and I wanted not to drown in the self-doubt. I just wanted to put myself out there and take the consequences and run with them. It was horrible. If you saw my first live session, you would laugh, Yani. Oh, and Mercy, gosh, I know you have value to give. The post, you contact the post that you write on Facebook, so that provoke thoughts. You know, that's the kind of thing people want on LinkedIn. Free thinkers, what are they called? Authorities, like, you know, people who can spark conversation and lead the way. People, you are a leader, and Mercy, you are a leader, and you need to be on LinkedIn. Me, I'm telling you, you activate, you have conversations that activate. You've made me think twice about how to deal with my baby daddy, and I'm telling you, because of your post. So you have something to give, you have something to give, and you're valuable, and there's something who's waiting, there's somebody who's waiting for you to show up, even when you're just the way you are, how you think, how you write, how you speak, and you have such a way with words. Don't change that. Take whatever you do on Facebook and post it on LinkedIn if it works for you. And do not feel like you need to polish anything. This is me who's telling you I've been consuming your content. You're good. You're good. You have something to give. I am shocked reading this message. What? Able to enter LinkedIn to post. Able to enter LinkedIn to post. I'm seeing there's another question. Yeah. Oh, Grusha says, so the shy me has to show up on social. Yes, there are no two ways about social media. There are no two ways about. Let me tell you, when you're feeling scared, that is where expansion happens. You know, when you're scared, it's meant to happen. You're expanding. And when you're scared, it's your mind. Your mind has to do its work, right? Your mind is built to protect you. It's built to protect you. Sa kichwa yako sasa inakwambia, oh my God, na ukipost alafu watu wakuone, and then sijui who will laugh, sijui akina nani will hold a committee and start discussing you. That's your mind wanting you to be safe, and it's okay. You just let it be. Let it do its work, but keep going. Do it despite the fear. Hakuna siku, let me tell you, there is no day you'll wake up and not feel fear. I feel fear every day. I'm not comfortable with social media at all. Let me tell you, if I was given a chance, Mimi, I'm an introvert and I'm a homebody. I tell you, if I didn't have to be on social media, no one would know anything about Namatasi. Not my friends. I don't share, even with my friends. I have like a couple of people I can count on my hands that I do any private conversations with, and I also have to think, ni lazima nimwambie, you know, I'm that kind of person. So sharing my life on social doesn't come easy. I have to think. If you go onto my Facebook, you will see the last time I posted anything personal has been months, 2 months, I think. I'm scared of it, but I still push myself beyond that fear because I know the other side, and I've reaped the benefits of riding that fear. I've reaped the benefits. I know the goodness of not letting that fear control me. All right, so when you feel afraid, just do it anyways and see what comes out of it, and then keep doing it. Don't stop. All right, mwingine. Ruth Karongo says, this has been a challenge for me across all social platforms. I look forward to working on it alongside others. Good things are in the horizon. I love that. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The moment you get out of that comfort zone, oh my God, you won't believe it. Oh my God, you won't believe it. I wish I had started earlier. I keep trying myself because I remember when I was working corporate, there was this lady who was doing all these content things. And I remember her reaching out to me and telling me, Namatasi, so you come and show you how to do this online thing. But that time I was corporate, I was working. So I was like, I wish I'd started then, because I feel that year I spent in corporate, I wasted so much time and so much money. But also what I learned in corporate, I apply now, marketing. I learned so much marketing and I use it even today, you know, and handling premium clients, like people who talk millions and whatever monies, big monies. That's why I learned how to speak to clients and handling different personalities. So it's come in handy. I don't regret it, but I just wish I had just learned that fear isn't ever going away, that fear isn't going anywhere. Oh yes, something another post, something another comment. I've seen many Nigerians posting this post number 1, and where they're doing it well. Yes, if you've seen it, and they usually accompanied with a really good professional photo, like, you know, like the tokenizer. It's not kubakisha. Nigerians are not joking, and I've witnessed it because I've been following them, and oh my God, the deals they are announcing on their LinkedIn, it's no joke. They're not here to joke. So either we lag behind, keep getting cents on the hour, or we get out of our comfort zones, decide what we want to earn and go for it. I keep reminding you, you are the creator of your reality. You're the creator of your reality. Today, if I decided not to have done this challenge, I wouldn't have had the clients who paid, right? If I decided no one is gonna want this challenge, no one would have bought it. if I'd let the fear, and this came after I put another post that no one bought. This challenge came after I put out another post that no one bought. So I'm telling you right now, you're going to put out posts, offer posts, and no one will buy. Be prepared for that, and keep moving and create a better post suitable for another audience or whatever, right? People in your audience, you're going to find your potential clients are in different stages of their journeys. At the very end is your premium buyers. In between, there are people who are wanting to sniff LinkedIn, and I'm seeing these LinkedIn people talking about what is it about, you know, Nama, come here. Yeah, you're going to get these people here at the very start of the journey. Then along the way, you'll find somebody who's struggling with content. Along the way, you'll find somebody who's struggling with their messaging, struggling with finding their ideal clients, struggling with this and that, struggling, you know, along the way. But you're going to find people with at different stages of their journeys. You want to create offers for each of these people. You're going to have offers for just the content creation, for the writers in the group, just the content creation. You know, it solves a small problem, but don't forget you have a bigger offer for a bigger for somebody who has a big problem that they want to solve, and they're waiting for you to show up and say, hey, I have a solution for you. Yes, let me go to the other one. Yes. Imagine, don't be afraid. Do this. Imagine you're going to be introducing yourself. In like 3 months, you'll have to introduce yourself again, because you'll have audience members who don't know you. You're going to be the next 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks, and you're going to have a plan for reaching out to potential audience. So you'll be growing your audience every day. Every day, there are people who are going to be in your audience who don't know you. So you're going to have another chance for introducing yourself with a like magnificent picture and whatever. But what I want you to do is to just shake that fear. Do it and see the world won't end if you post. Now, nothing will happen in your life. You won't even know, you know, other than CC commenting on your post. You won't know, nothing will happen, imagine. So I want you to just express that. This first week, I want you to just, you know, shake it off and post and see what happens, you know, and see nothing will happen really. And then we take it from there, so that you at least you've gotten over that part. And Mercy, Edith Asita says, please share your Facebook name. I also consume your content. Yes, she posts such good stuff on parenting, on toxic parenting. Yes, on, oh, you should connect with Naomi Mambo, and Mercy is your guy. Nama, Edith says, Nama, my Facebook page is not for business. Is it wrong if I tell a client or someone that I don't accept professional friendships on Facebook? Yeah, you could do that. Totally. If but how are you going to hide it? Let me tell you. And this is something I've seen happening to a number of people on LinkedIn. I've seen it, and people complaining they lost a job. Like if this big contract thing is, and especially being employed by somebody. I've seen people losing jobs, not getting hired rather, for not having a social media presence. You know why? When you have a presence, you already have an audience, you have a tribe, you have a place to expose this company, like you're expanding the reach for the company. That is one benefit the company gains from you, right? Number two is you have leverage. You have, like, it's as if you have more value in some way. You have authority, like you're able to sway it, like you can almost influence people, you can almost sway people, you can share your thoughts, you can, you know, such things. A social media presence is very, very important. But if you want to keep your Facebook private, keep it. If you want to do LinkedIn business on LinkedIn only, do it. But yeah, but let them know you don't post anything work related on your Facebook. If they want to follow you, if they want to be friends with you, you tell them Facebook is just for family and private things. Yeah, you can tell them it's how you want to do it. Don't feel like you have to like finyilia yourself. Do not finyilia yourself. This is why we're doing this, to free ourselves. The purpose is to completely free ourselves from all these shackles and all these like horrible commitments that are just draining the lives out of us. There's a reason why you're not working corporate. Like, there's a reason why you don't go out there looking for a job. You want freedom. Right here, you want freedom. You want to be able to dictate your hours. You want to be able to say, this is how I do my things. This is how I work. No weekends, no nothing. I'm not available. If you want to reach out to me, do it on Monday. After hours, I'm not available. You know, if you work with clients like me, I have clients in the US and our work hours are different. I tell my clients, whatever that needs to be done, I know which services I offer that need to be done like on time, so that I reach out to people. Like nurturing, if it's nurturing, I have to do them at night, so to keep up that conversation, because it's in China in the US, right? So other than that, anything else, lead generation, content creation, anything else, I do in my own time, right? And I make sure that it's good. Like, it's not like I'm buying their time and hours, all right? No, but I tell them it's only lead generation, lead nurturing that I do in US time, right? And because of that, it gives me limited access to the number of people I can work with. All right. And because of that, it becomes a premium offer, because I know my shit with nurturing. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I tell them, this is how I book meetings for my clients. This is how I ascertain if somebody is an ideal client or not in nurturing. So it's a premium offer. I don't give it for bure bure. It's not just for anyone. We have to click. We have to vibe. I have to know if I can mimic your vibe, if I can mimic your voice, if I can speak like you do. And so I limit nurturing to just a select people. Select. Because of that, it's premium. Because I'll be losing sleep when I'm in your account. Instead of like lalishing Alexa Ali, I'll be here sleeping, right? Because of that, it's a premium. You get to make the rules. You get to make the rules. This is your life. This is your business. It has to be in a way that is sustainable. Don't sit there slaving throughout. You can't go out have nyamachoma with friends, even once, because of work. You're here to create freedom for yourself. You're here to create freedom for yourself. If these rates they're giving you, ukitoa health insurance, if you toa tax, if you toa our inflation rate, there's nothing you're getting. Up your rates, ongeza rates. If they're not willing to buy, if they're not willing to pay for these rates, find people who are willing to pay for those rates. Start marketing yourself like somebody who wants to accept these new rates, right? I had this person, I was on a call with this lady, and she's from India, and she was telling me she has so many clients, but they pay her like those bad rates, those starting out rates, and they've been with her for 3 years. And she was asking me how to transition from that to the new rate. I told her, now the next clients who are coming in, and this is something I did personally, I started very low. I started with a Kenyan client. She's in Eldoret. She had a bakery, and I thank God for her every day. The rates were low, but I needed to put in the time, I needed to put in the hours to get the testimonials, to have proof of work, right? So I was doing content creation for her. And from her, once our contract ended, the next client I raised my prices. I just didn't tell her. You know, I didn't tell her. I didn't have a website, anything like that. I just didn't tell her. I had this is what I was charging her, and this is what no, you don't juxtapose. You just tell them, this is what I charge for content creation. Akikuuliza, is there any other person you've worked with? You tell them, yes. Here's their profile. This is what we used to do. Evo, you raise your prices. The next person, you raise again. The next person, you raise again until you're at market prices or more. Until you're at a place where you feel, hey, sasa if I go beyond, I'm not comfortable. If you figure to that place where you're feeling you're not comfortable, now it's time to just relax and increase your capacity so that you feel confident in what you're offering and the value you give, so that you can raise higher. All right. Let me know if I'm making sense. Napenda kuongea hivi, if you haven't noticed. I love solving people's problems. I love giving solutions like this. Yeah, Gladys says posting personal stuff to give content a human touch doesn't always come easy for me to. Yeah, but it could be something as simple as, like my daughter made this for breakfast, like something, and just create something, a lesson in there or something, maybe appreciating her, and maybe a lesson for parenting or something. It doesn't have to be like in the details, the sharing, and I don't know. There's just you have to create what you have to decide what is something you can share, what is overboard for you, right? And see what you can share that still gives people insight into your life, right? I don't post, even if I go out with friends and we take photos and whatever, I rarely post it on my social. Like, I want that to be just for me, because already I feel like I share so much on my social media, so I want that to be just for me. If I go out with Alexa and friends and family, I rarely show that on social media. So do it for you, do it how you feel comfortable, see what you want to post, see what you don't want to post, but especially write down what you feel aligns with your mission, right? How it contributes to your mission. Why you? When you answer those questions, why you? Why should people, why you? Why should people pay you? What is it about you? When you start answering such questions, you'll know these build into the general mission of why you're posting, right? And so you can pick a few personal stuff here and there and just incorporate it. And then let me tell you, this content you're creating, you're going to keep recycling it. You keep recycling it. You don't have to feel pressure to come up with something new. Just keep recycling. Just rewrite or something, because every day there's somebody in your audience who doesn't know you, who doesn't know this something about you. Okay. Grusha says, I saw your LinkedIn post today and it seemed like you've been doing it many times at Anmasi. No, not I'm trying to say, you're a leader. You need to be on LinkedIn. I'm on my FB link and ask guys to follow me now. Barusa. Oh, Naomi is asking if you guys can follow. How about, yeah, you can drop it. Imagine drop it, and also qua chat in the group. Let's follow each other. Let's support each other. Yay, Berry Lodira. She's coming back on LinkedIn. Good to have you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Actually, you had started making traction on LinkedIn and then you left. But we're going to start. Don't let that bother you. We're going to start, and so it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah. And Mercy asks, if you gave up the first time, you wouldn't be here serving value. I know, but let me tell you, along the way, when I did that first session, that bad, actually it was so bad. I'm gonna share it with you so you guys can have a good laugh. It was so bad. But after that, after sharing that, I met Shamalin, who's my personal branding coach now. And I met so many people, Darlene. I met so many people who we were like starting out and we were all helping each other along the way. So that helped me. I grew that group in like a week. And because of that, because I was asking virtual assistants, hey, do you want to know how to get clients on LinkedIn? I just read this book on HubSpot. I was reading the HubSpot articles and I saw, hey, LinkedIn, there's an opportunity here. If I mix it with my marketing, what I know about marketing, I could make money out of it. Sendio, sawa. So I went and posted in a group. What do you guys think? Do you want to know how to get clients on LinkedIn? I got like 200 messages. Then I went in another group, I did the same. I went in another Facebook group and did the same. Wow, the response was overwhelming. But at that point, I didn't know what to do with it. So I added all these people into a Facebook group, and then I realized, oh my God, I told people we're gonna do a challenge. I don't know how to even start a challenge. What content do I post? It was horrible. It was a horrible test run. It failed epically. I was so conscious about myself on video. It was the first time I was doing video and I was doing it live. Like, people could judge me and whatever, and oh my God, I just felt like I could die. Oh my God, I felt this panic, like almost like a heart attack, and this coldness. Oh my God, it was horrible, but I'm glad I did it. Then I did it again. Then I started shooting on the phone and dumping the bad ones, like what I considered not good. Then I started writing a point and rehearsing what I wanted to say, and then shooting like really fast, like a 3-minute video, 2 minutes. That's and I used to post them on LinkedIn, on Facebook first, until I got comfortable with LinkedIn. So you start. Imagine everyone starts somewhere. You need to start somewhere and keep going. You will grow comfortable, you'll grow confident, you'll grow, your value will grow immensely as you continue, doing it. So don't give up at the first hurdle. Don't give up. Don't give up. That's my message for you today. Hey, I need to go and make supper for people. So let me know if that's the end of our meeting. So I can let you guys go and you guys can release me too. Any other question? Thanks for staying with me for more than 1 hour. It's going to be on YouTube. But you have to bear with me because I have to upload it to Canva, then download it, then post it to YouTube. So that journey, it takes kidogo the whole night. So I'll post it maybe tomorrow. We'll have it up. Yeah. That's it.